She'll be like Lil Wayne.
The Carter's gonna drop.
I wish she was still putting out music like that.
I put my
Like
shades
that,
on.
huh?
I see you got that Meltdown spray.
Yeah, dude. You
That's
get
what's
some
up.
if you want.
Nah, yeah.
Get some hand sanitizer.
I went to go play a live stream for him, and he just gives it to everyone on the lineup.
Yeah, I
and shit.
forgot merchandise up the ass, dude.
Yeah.
Like everything, up to
Dude.
edibles to like
Maltese, dude.
melt. Yeah,
yeah.
I
went.
on it.
I went to that NASCAR event that happened at the LA Coliseum.
Oh, how was that?
It was lit as fuck. It was super fun, but he was there, but I didn't see him. But I seen his parents. Like literally, they were so fucking close to where I was sitting, and they were all rocking Meltdown merch.
Yeah,
And
that's
like
were
they was
heavy.
even trying to like get it on TV and shit. Like they were like holding up the shirt.
Nah, dude. I
And I was
think
like, that's-
Meltdown's parents are like his biggest for sure supporters.
Yeah,
They
Like,
were
that's
heavy.
sick though.
Oh, it's
My
like,
parents
when
don't
we
even
went to
know
go
the
do
name
when
of
we
my
went to-
songs.
When we went to go do the live stream, you just walk into his crib. It's just every TV in the room. The live stream just going on. It's like, yeah, that's what's up.
That's a vibe right there.
That's
a
cool as
vibe.
fuck. Yeah.
yeah, my parents would never.
My mom would not let me.
Shout out Meltfest.
My dad would just be like, change it to fucking La Liga. I'm trying to watch some soccer.
My dad would
Fuck
probably
this shit.
tolerate it a little bit. He was just like,
Now,
I'm
low
outta
key, my
here.
parents are into that shit, so they wouldn't.
Yeah,
mind.
exactly.
Yeah.
True.
Like my dad, like for I don't. It's weird to say this. My dad's like a house head.
That's
Like
funny.
when he goes to the club, he wants to like rock to like house music and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it's more groovy. It's like just able to dance to it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They can catch more of the groove to it, so they can understand it more.
He likes like the Chicago. Well, he's from like East Chicago, and he has like that Chicago house. He likes
Oh,
that
yeah.
yeah.
that type of style.
That's cool.
And I'm just like, I get he for like my 22nd birthday or something like that. That was the first time I went to a club with him and like his wife and whatnot, and like, dude, it was
cool.
so weird to see him in that element,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, hey, this is
Wow.
EDM,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but like at the same time, it's like not the EDM that I'm into, but
Yeah.
it's still that adjacent.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But that just goes to show that house is just fucking
Mhm.
for
Global.
everyone. Yeah, it's crazy for sure.
It's for all ears. For sure.
Yeah.
Here we go with this thing.
But yeah, man. Chrome Plates Volume 2.
Speaking of
Yes,
new
sir.
music,
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
out
So-
April 1st.
So I was talking. Oh, no.
Where can I ash this?
Actually, yeah, there's Asher over here. So we were talking to Euro, and pretty much got the whole gang
Yeah.
in a compilation, huh? Coming out
Yeah.
April 1st.
Everyone got heaters.
Word. Do you have a collaboration with someone, Isaac?
Yes, he's actually in this room right now.
Oh,
I want you guys
shit.
to guess.
Husky?
Oh, damn.
Close. You're close.
Warmer.
Milkman.
Yeah, dude.
Milkman,
Yeah,
yes,
we got a
sir.
collab coming out. There's everybody's dropping music on this shit. It's the second one, Chrome Plates Volume 2. But yeah, dude, it's just a collective of artists like are all making music, and it's not really like a record label thing, but we figured like, you know, we can all just like get together, film some promo, pay somebody to make a fucking video real quick, promote our music, and it's the same as if we would release it for free on our own, except we're all just gonna release
Put
at
it
the
all
same
together.
time. Yeah.
Okay.
So, because even for like, even for streaming platforms, like if you want to put it on there, you just do it on your own.
Yeah.
Like this is just going on SoundCloud, free download, whatever.
Oh,
And
so
then-
this is just an exclusive SoundCloud thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
if you
yeah,
want to,
sure.
like, yeah, if we want to put like I'll probably put my tune, we'll probably put our tune on streaming services and shit like that.
Oh, okay, I see.
But we're not trying to like be a label, so it's like, I mean, that's a whole nother thing if you're trying to release music on
Yeah.
streaming platforms as
Mhm.
a label with multiple artists and like all this shit.
So this could be seen as like a good like way to just like promote you guys and your music, right?
Yeah, I mean
Pretty
that's the
much.
whole that's the whole thing.
Like
It's
a
just
good
a
way to
collective,
package it,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Cool. Because I seen the video you guys put out. That show, who was the editor of that video? 'Cause that
So,
show's hard.
Yeah,
that show's
so
hard.
this is so funny. So the people who filmed it are this girl Meg. She filmed everything and she made our old videos. And then something happened that she couldn't edit the video, but we had already this
The collective of
this
footage.
video's
Yeah.
filmed. And so we needed to find somebody. So we started looking on Fiverr. And then we find this dude from fucking Ukraine who edited the video. We
Shout
sent
out
him the
Ukraine.
footage. Yeah,
Shout
shout out
out.
Ukraine, bro.
Wow.
Shout out
Yeah.
Ukraine.
And he did it on Fiverr, and we just sent him the footage, and he edited the video, and that's what we got for promo and shit. And then we're all just gonna like promo it together, and then we're having a little like release party on April 1st
Yeah,
at
that
this
shit was
venue in Costa Mesa.
that shit was badass. Like the way the video
April 1st.
turned out, and it was
It
edited
came out
and
so
whatnot.
good, bro. Yeah, we were all like, "What the fuck?"
And the track in the background, it's a bunch of different tracks, correct?
That's all the songs that
Everyone's-
are
Right?
dropping. Yeah.
Everyone in order.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I was listening to it and I was like, wait, this is all different. I'm like,
Glad you fuck with it, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, this is a dope way to package music and release it. Like, it's
Yeah.
not just, we're just going to release like a track and, you know, promote it here.
Yeah.
It's cool that like you guys are making it like a big, like you're moving as a unit, promoting
Yeah.
as a unit type
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah.
I really like that
Teamwork
shit a
makes
lot.
the dream work, man. Like, that's dope.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's
And-
cool.
And that's the biggest thing with it too, is like it's all just homies that are all like about it, that are all about like making music and trying to like not just trying to play shows, not just trying to do whatever, like we're all trying to help
Literally.
each other. And because even with underground, like it's not really like there's any one person that's running the whole show and
Yeah.
making all the moves. Like we're literally all doing it together. Even for the show that we did have and the Costa Mesa show, like all this, like literally all of us are pitching in money. But if we split it, it's like, you know, $30 a pop, and then we're able to have a fucking show and potentially profit on it. And
Yeah.
like what was cool is when we did the
The
Catch
Zap-
One
the
show,
Zap
yeah,
tour.
the Zap tour with Stun, we put in money for it and didn't really expect to make profit. And then literally like pretty much the day before the show, there was a potential mix up with the equipment, and because we had 2 rooms. So we thought that the side room, which was where all of us were going to be playing on, because we wanted to like have the people who were coming from like Florida and shit to play the main room.
Mm.
So they said we were only going to have CDJ 2000s or like 2000, like, yeah, either 2000s or just 2000 Nexus. No, it was just CDJ 2000s. So the ones where like the waveform didn't move, and not that we
Gotcha.
couldn't play on it, but we were kind of like, what the fuck? Like, we want to make sure we have good equipment. So literally last minute, all of us got together and we pitched in to like rent 4 CDJ 2000 Nexus 2s and a DJM 900 for like, it was either like 300 or $350.
That's not
And we
bad.
all pitched in, and nobody expected to get that money back because it was like day of the fucking show.
Yeah.
and-
we're just like, fuck it.
And then the
cares?
show ended up doing really, really well. We all like the show profited. Everybody got their money back for like throwing in to rent the equipment. And then we all we ended up with like extra money that we had profited.
That's good.
And that's what we flipped into like the promo of just everything that we've been doing now. And so hopefully, I mean, not even that the release party is not at all to like try and make money or anything. It's literally just we want to throw a party.
Celebrate,
'Cause we're
bro.
releasing
Celebrate your
music, yeah.
release.
Invite everyone
Yeah.
in, pretty much.
Yeah,
Come
for
celebrate
sure.
with us.
yeah,
And I think like a lot of people, or not a lot of people, sometimes you just get so mixed into the grind of making music that you forget, like when you release something, like you just released
Yeah.
a art piece, you know, you should
Yeah.
celebrate it. Some people just like release and they just get on the schedule of, I'm just releasing because I got to release this month. You know,
Yeah.
like you definitely have to like find a way to like celebrate your
Mhm.
your
Fact.
your
The funny
art.
thing is too, you know, like shows will have only like 5 people, and they're like, no, everyone's playing this one. Like
yeah. Literally,
everyone's
yeah.
getting
Yeah.
like
But is it happening April
it's gonna
1st?
be a
You
party.
know what I'm saying?
We're
I'm
a
just.
party. Yeah.
I mean, you might pull up to the venue and it's not even
It's
open.
not
What
Right,
I'm saying,
bro.
it could be the biggest
But
April
tickets
Fool's
are still,
joke.
you can still buy a ticket. So
True,
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
come find out.
Thank you.
He said-
No, we've been like, that's been the joke from the jump. Like, could you fucking imagine if somebody did that shit? We
Well,
would get canceled instantly.
True.
I mean,
No,
Instant.
dude, it's collecting money and everything. Are you
Maybe.
kidding?
Yeah.
People will definitely not shut up for sure. They're gonna say
Bobby,
some
you
shit.
fell for it, bro. What's up?
But yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. I mean, the whole thing for us is like we don't want it to seem like it's some like exclusive like, you know,
Yeah.
thing. Like we
That's
want
right.
people to want to come party with us.
The whole team.
I mean, honestly, bro, like any show that you catch us at, like we're never chilling in like VIP or fucking all just like in a corner somewhere, like we're in the crowd, like acting like goons.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do.
That's what
That's
we
the
do.
whole
in
scene.
real life.
Like that's the scene. Like that's why all of us love this music, is because you can be in a crowd and just
Go
Turn
wild.
up.
do
party
whatever the
with
fuck
us.
you want. Yeah.
That's EDM right there. What's it called? We had I forgot who we were talking to, but we were talking about like in the Roaring 20s, like it was all like wild, like party scene, like
Mhm.
the Great Gatsby like
Yeah.
era
Yeah,
type
yeah.
thing. That's what that's what we're in right now. We're in the
Just
Roaring
everyone just
20s
party- yeah.
but
Yeah,
EDM is
low-key.
that right there.
Yeah.
Is that
That's
whole
funny.
scene?
Yeah, like in 30 years, people are gonna
That's
be
funny,
reading
bro.
about us.
We're gonna,
Yeah, I mean,
we're gonna
bro,
be in history books.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dog.
for
I mean,
sure.
bro,
Sure.
shows are
Right.
wild.
Yeah.
Like shows are wild. Like you can legit just
Insane,
like,
bro.
I mean,
Insane.
in LA, you could do whatever the fuck you want at a show.
Like as much as restrictions there are, kind of, there's so much freedom. When it
Yeah, but
comes
it's
to that
not
shit.
like, it's not like in a dangerous way.
It's a
You know what I mean?
precautionary like
Yeah. I
restraints.
feel like
you know?
just the scene in general, like everybody kind of for the most part will look out for each other.
Facts.
So,
Yeah.
and I feel like it's more of a disruption to a venue to try to like crack down on every little fucking thing that you can possibly see. And it's like,
yeah.
if somebody's doing whatever the fuck they're doing, just let them do it. If they're a problem, get them out of here. But, for the most part, people can handle their shit.
For
The ones
most
that
part.
can't are the problems. But
And they're usually the
Could
ones,
never be
and
me.
they're usually the ones that say beforehand that they're not the problem,
yeah.
or they can handle their shit, and then
Oh,
they
every
can't
time.
clearly handle this shit.
Have y'all ever taken people to like a rave that like doesn't go to raves?
I can't say I have.
I don't think so now.
Yeah, just don't.
Sure.
Just
Don't ever, yeah. Whenever I was in the Marines, I used to like our homies would see, because I had a group of friends who we would all go to shows, but
I
we
remember
were
you
like,
telling me
yeah,
that
we were like
last one.
about it, like we were all about it, and so we would invite people, or they would catch on that we're going to do it, and it's fun, like I mean, people were seeing us having all this fucking fun, and they're like, yo, I'm trying to fucking go to that, but there's a bunch of like Brads and Chads and shit.
Oh,
So they
weird.
would come pull up to like a show. We would take them, and they would just like get blacked out drunk, like can't hang, like all sorts of shit, dude.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, we're getting like fucked up, like on the low, like like taking acid and shit, like getting fucked up.
Tripping.
Yeah.
balls.
What years was this?
I mean, this was within like 2013 to 2016
Okay.
that I was in the Marines. Well, I was in from 2012 to 2016, but the end of 2012 was like all training and shit. So
Where were you stationed at this time?
North Carolina.
Oh,
So I was going all up and down the East Coast.
So have you been to like raves out of country?
Yeah, I actually, not while I was in the Marines, but I actually went to Costa Rica to go to BPM Festival.
Oh.
So
shit.
BPM Festival, they do it in Tamarindo, Costa Rica, and it's fucking the most lit shit that you can ever go to.
Let me
This
ask
whole
you.
city just turns into a festival. It was like for 22 hours a day there was music playing.
Holy shit! And it's the whole city, you said?
It's like in the jungle, but everybody that's in the city is there for the festival.
Okay.
So
Is there? Well, obvious first. Damn, that's totally. I'm guessing that's a totally different type of festival than what we have in the U.S.
yeah, it was all house.
More
Okay.
minimal, like
Yeah, more minimal, but it was like a good mix of like a bunch of different types of house.
No bass house.
Definitely not. No, just like
For
house,
sure,
tech
tech.
house, like just like more like
Got you.
very percussive.
Like Caribbean,
Yeah, yeah.
house.
Caribbean house type shit. I don't know.
No, yeah,
That's what I think
I'm
of.
sure the thing.
But it was cool because like we did like the touristy shit too. We was there for 5 days and the festival was only for 3 days.
Oh, okay.
But it was an all night thing.
Uh-huh.
So like the festival wouldn't start till like 8 or 9 at night. But then there was also a day portion. So the only times that there wasn't music playing was from like 6 to 8 in the morning.
2 hours.
That's fire.
You
Yeah.
get 2 hours of rest, right?
Yeah.
then you go
And so
back.
you would just go like whenever, and we would go, like we would wake up, go to the city and eat. And then we would have to like, so it was weird because during the day you could take a little boat to cross like this like little channel to get to the city, and it would take 5 minutes. But once the tide comes in at night, you have to take a Uber and it goes fucking around. And that shit takes 45 minutes, dude.
God damn.
So you would go during the day take the little boat, go eat, go to the festival, and then dip whenever you had to fucking go catch the little boat again before the tide comes in because they stop after like 5, and then go chill, do whatever, get ready, go back out at like 9, 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, whatever fucking time you wanted to go. There was one night we went at 2 in the morning because we wanted to stay for a sunrise set.
Sick.
Oh, that's tight.
Damn, sounds wild. So there's obviously like a big difference between festivals because like I'm getting a lot of feedback from people that go to festivals in other countries and stuff, and this is just things I hear, and I don't know if this is true or not, but because of like US regulations, like we can't do specific things. Like we have to have our sound at a certain level, our lights have to be a certain level, you know, like all that.
Yeah,
but
restrictions and all that.
yeah, but I hear in other countries it's not like that. That's why their festivals are a little more crazy.
Like crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this one, like, I wouldn't say production wise, it was like bigger than anything. Like, I've been to bigger shit here, but like,
More creative.
dog, yeah, we were in the fucking jungle. Like,
Yeah,
it was
you can't get better than
legitimately,
that,
dog.
bro.
It was legit. Like, we were walking in paths in the jungle to go to these different stages, and the
That's
stages
wild.
were in the fucking jungle.
That's
dope.
that sounds
Yeah,
so
it was
wild.
it was
That's some
surreal.
electric
Dude.
forest shit, bro.
Yeah, it
That's
was
dope.
surreal. Like, I was like, this is fucking
Did you see like
crazy.
any wildlife out there? Like, no, it was like
You saw some
was that,
jaguars turning up. Or
Um,
something?
Yeah, I think we seen, where did we go?
Tell me there was like some monkeys turning up to
Yeah,
EDM,
I think we
bro.
seen like not like definitely not at the festival, like no, but
Tell me there was monkeys with some gloves on, bro. Tell me,
no,
come on.
definitely not. No, but we
Bro.
went on like some touristy shit. So we went like zip lining and fucking went swimming in some fucking shit like underground caves and stuff. And we seen monkeys and shit like that whenever we were out there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't get close to like that music and shit though.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, that'd be wild though.
Yeah, but the second night we had to like low key sneak in because the Costa Rican police were like trying to shut down the festival.
Oh wow.
And this was whenever we got there like late. And so I think it was either like 1 or 2 in the morning. And we got there and there was just a whole shit ton of Costa Rican police right at the front and they weren't letting anybody in. And mind you, like there was a bunch of people trying to get in. Not like an insomniac line because it was way quicker with how they were just letting people in. So that was like one of the things that was different was like they were just
I see.
sending them. But yeah, they shut it like to where they were like, don't let any more people in. Something I guess like permits or something. I don't fucking know, obviously. So then we tried to bribe the security with like $100 to let us in, and they were like, no, like the head dude is here, like they're not letting anybody in. So then we finally, it's like 2:30, and we're like, all right, we got to go back. Like we're not getting in. So we're walking back. Next thing we know, we look over into this little like parking lot area. And there's just another group of people right next to this fence. And we could tell they're going to lift it. And then they lift it. And we just all look at each other. There's 9 of us in our group. We all look at each other and just,
Send it.
let's go.
Did.
So we go. And all of us. And it was sick, dude. Shout out all the girls in the group because they got down. And like because this shit was only like this, maybe like 2 feet that we were able to lift this fence. We all crawled under. And it's crazy to think about at the time too now because dog, we were like crouched down in the jungle because mind you, security and shit is like running after us now. And there's like probably 20 people that just
Oh,
dipped in
shit.
through.
God damn.
So our whole group is like crouched down behind like trees and bushes and shit. and,
Tiger
like,
from Scarface is out the cage.
This sounds
and
like a
shit.
movie right here.
dude, yeah, like it was fun. And
does.
dog, like we're fucked up. Like we're fucked up like on some shit. You know what I mean?
Some
We're in
ayahuasca,
Costa
you
Rica,
feel
bro.
me?
Yeah, we're having fun. So anyway, we're all crouched down and we can see the security people like with the flashlights and shit trying to see. And it's like thick jungle, so they can't really see. And then all of a sudden, this dumbass fucking girl that was not with us, like, and then there was like 3 other ones. She like stands up, she's like, fuck this, like blah 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 blah. Gets up, security's like flashes her, and then we all are like, fuck, go. And so we run in and we get into the like we're in the festival area now. We crawl over the one like little like railing thing and get in. And we low-key got caught by security and they said, nah, like get out, like you guys can't come in. But the little like they have like 5 little food vendors right at the entrance to the right. So we turned around and walked back, went to the food thing for like 2 minutes, turned right around and walked in. Because we had wristbands and shit. Like we paid for this.
Yeah.
So we
Right,
snuck
right.
into a
You snuck
festival
in.
that
You
we
snuck
paid
it.
for.
I was about to say. You
All
snuck-
9 of us made it.
Fire.
and we stayed there. And then that was the night we were trying to catch the sunrise set, and then they shut it down at like 5 in the morning.
Oh, that's whack.
So right before the last set for the sunrise, like they finally shut it down.
Damn.
Crazy as fuck. Like it doesn't even sound like a real ass like thing that happened, but it definitely happened.
Costa Rica,
Yeah,
bro.
in Costa Rica, like
That
in the
sounds
jungle.
so wild.
Dog,
bro.
there was probably fucking snakes and spiders and all sorts of shit in
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like, and we just weren't thinking about any of that at all.
Nah, bro. Fucking
I was
living's
low
life.
key not trying to do the sneak in whatsoever. Like I was like, let's just fucking go, dude.
Okay. Like you were just like, nah, let's just.
I mean, bro,
tonight.
we're not in the States, dog. Like
I feel you.
you're not
Yeah,
home.
sure,
Like you're not
trouble.
home. Yeah,
Yeah.
like dude, you don't.
And once they find out you're like American and shit, bro, it's a whole.
They're
different
just
type
gonna
of
try to get
problem.
money or
more.
something.
So
Yeah,
so it
yeah,
wasn't
whole
until you
different-
saw that opening into the festival you were like, oh shit, you know what? Fuck that, like, let's run it.
No,
was,
yeah,
was
I mean,
everyone
there's
else?
9 of us. Like, yeah, I mean, the only thing like we try to pay security to let us in, but the
Right,
only
right.
the big thing that got us was like, I mean, there was 9 of us, bro. We were all there. We was kind of fucked up. Like, the moment happened, and that was the moment. Like, if it was not then, it's never. And it's either all of us go or none of us go, and
Word.
Yeah,
we all
bro.
just went, and it worked. Like I mean, we fucking made it. I don't know how.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, write that into a movie script and
That's
right?
a crazy ass BPM festival experience.
exaggerate some parts. Like,
Shout
say
out
they had
BPM.
guns on them and shit like that. Like
Yeah,
each security guard was an AK-47. And
Was an experience for sure.
that's fire.
Okay, so question about your guys' little compilation, your compilation tape that's coming out. Chrome plates.
Yeah.
Why chrome plates? Like, because I know it's volume 2. What was the whole reason behind naming it chrome plates?
So, Cody moved from Texas to LA, and he just fell in love with like the whole LA scene. So, like, I don't know specifically. I don't know what. I'm just high, but he just fell in love with the LA scene. So I think it just tied down to like chrome plates, like on the car, because we first started off with the lowrider as a picture.
Okay.
So like chrome plates from that, and then we're like moved it on to the ice cream truck. So yeah, that's all I could tell you that I know.
Yeah, in the first, well, like, yeah, and I think too, because whenever we formed like more of like the collective of artists, because Underground used to be an event company,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
it turned into like more of a collective of artists because we didn't want to let it die out. Because when COVID hit, it just everything started to go to shit. So, I mean, we're still producing and stuff. So when we like, in a sense, like rebranded Underground, it just kind of like fit, I guess, the direction because we rebranded and just made the new logo. And I don't know if this was intentional or not, but we got a chrome version of it. And I don't know if that really like sparked it or something, but then moved forward a little bit and we came out with Chrome Plates Volume 1. And that was just, I think, like, again, like collectively, we just kind of like were brainstorming ideas and everything like that. And yeah,
And also, because like in the rhythm scene, it's like plates are a
plates,
thing.
yeah.
So like, I don't know, it just ties down.
Nah, I understand. Like the name ties into even the type of music that you guys are producing
Mhm.
and whatnot. So I
Yeah,
really
and just like
it.
the aesthetic too, like it's kind of like grungy or like almost like a skate video edit. And so that was the
Yeah.
thing too with Chrome Plates 1. Like the image was a lowrider, and then was it your uncle?
That was my brother's dad.
Okay, yeah. So
That was my brother's dad.
yeah, like he had a lowrider that he let us use for like promo footage.
We're just
So all the
straight
homies
recording,
are like in the
hitting the
fucking shit.
switches,
Yeah,
bro. Like, oh, it was funny because like a lot of people were shy. Like they're just like, you know, like kind of afraid. I was even shy because like it's like when you hit it, it just fucking hits you up and like it's just sudden. You know, we're not used to that. So like in the footage, you see like some people just like tripping out on the switch. It was so funny,
That's
Yeah,
wild.
and
but it was an
so-
experience.
Yeah,
It was
and
pretty
so
fun.
That one was cool, and then we released that, and then now we're doing the second one, and so it's just I don't know. The idea for this one was like just a ice cream truck that's kind of like graffitied out or whatever. So our whole concept for the promo for this one was to get an ice cream truck, and we like were looking into like trying to rent a fucking ice cream truck. And we found this one like fucking 1952 ice cream truck for sale on
Oh, yeah.
Craigslist.
On Craigslist.
We hit the dude up, asked if like we could pay to shoot a video. All of a sudden we find out this fucking ice cream truck has been in all these movies and shit, like Cheech and Chong and all this. So the dude was like trying to fucking just get us to pay like an absurd amount of money just to like come shoot it. And he was like, it can't move, you can't get in it, like, or whatever. And it was like way
Yeah.
too much. Like
I'm like, all right,
Just
yeah,
to be
we're good.
Yeah, probably like 500 plus.
Damn.
And so anyway, so then by Cody's house, our homie Koopa's, there's like this lot that just has a bunch of like ice cream trucks and taco trucks and shit, and it's always open. So the idea for the day that we shot the promo was like we were just gonna go there and like low key just run in, take turns running in and just shoot promo real quick and then just dip. Or there was like an abandoned ice cream truck that had graffiti out front. So that was the plan for that day. Literally that day rolls around that we're all shooting. And so we just go like walking down the street just to shoot some other stuff before we get in the cars to go to the spot. Fucking walking down the street, we hear just ice cream truck music playing. And we were all like, you've got to be fucking kidding me right now. And there was an ice cream truck.
Oh,
So
shit.
that's why in all the footage and shit, like we actually went to an ice cream truck and just pulled up and like, I mean, there was probably 10 of us
That's
all
wild.
buying ice cream. So the whole time we're all just like taking videos and pictures in front and on the side and everything like that. So
That's lit.
it was so perfect, dude. It couldn't have worked out any perfectly.
That's dope. So like all the tracks in the project, it's rhythm, I'm assuming.
For the most part.
Yeah, I think
got,
so,
like,
like rhythm and
heavier ones in
dubstep and
there.
shit. Yeah,
Dubstep?
yeah.
Okay. Sick. Hell yeah.
Coming out on Underground Entertainment page.
Yeah, it'll be dropped on like the underground SoundCloud page and shit. And then from there, if any of the songs get put on the platforms, just check out all the artists. See
Yeah.
see who's gonna put out what.
And how many artists is it in total?
Shoot.
Maybe like 11 or 12 like
Around
artists in
there.
underground total. I
Because
think.
we have like collabs in there as well.
Yeah.
Alongside with solos. So yeah. Kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, I don't even know how many
10.
songs it is.
I think
honestly.
around 10, I want to say. But I could be wrong.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
We'll find out.
Yeah, April
April
1st. Go ahead and
April
stream
1st,
that.
Yes, sir.
It's all one
April
track.
Fools.
Yeah, it's just one.
April Fools, we're not releasing this shit.
Nothing comes
Fuck.
out, no show.
Dude,
like,
that'd be crazy, bro. That'd be a funny ass April
I
Fool's
know.
joke though. Y'all ready for EDM Confessions though?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Let's get into it. So we got these cards right here in front of us. We're gonna discuss what it is that we'd be doing in a certain scenario if we have a certain question. This is like kind of our version of Cards Against Humanity EDM version. So we both have two cards each, but we'll collectively answer these questions or scenarios together. That way we could just have a pretty good conversation about it. But how would we like to start this? Would we like to start with Milkman, Izik, me?
I don't mind starting.
All right, let's
Sure.
get
All
it.
right. This fool got a card right now. All right.
Damn.
Wait.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, it was already in my hand. All right. So if you could have any two DJs collab, who would it be?
Okay. Cool. You go ahead and answer that one first.
Me? Okay. I was thinking about it since I had it in my hand. Neonics for sure. Neonics, one of my inspirations for sure. And second one, Versa.
Verse.
That would be a fat collab.
Versa. I don't know. His sound is just crazy.
You just want something heavy then?
Yeah. I like the heavy side. I like the heavy side. Like
Yeah,
dark heavy side.
Yeah, I think for
around
me
that
it'd be Automate
Automate's crazy. Yeah.
and Murata.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, they only see
Nice.
some crazy. I think we're
That's
crazy
nice.
ass collab.
Yeah.
That's collab like that.
I'm gonna do another random one, just because I would just be curious. Excision and Aeonics,
That's fire.
just because I would
Ooh.
want to see like what the fuck would happen with that.
What do you think will come out of that?
I hope rhythm. Like I hope just some fire ass rhythm.
I feel you. Should we be fucking tight? What about you, Robert?
I think I just want to see like Marshmallow go into like rhythm. So I would want to see like a Marshmallow and maybe like a Ula style. Just because I think that would be kind of weird
That
and
would be
like
cool.
kind of like,
Nice.
poppy-ish at the same time, maybe. So I like to see that shit. That'd be
Nice.
Nice,
Oh, yeah.
nice.
cool. Oh, yeah. All right, so
Fat collabs.
let's see what's your question.
Nah.
He said,
All right,
nah.
all right, here we go. So light show or headbang?
Okay.
So I'm gonna just say that light show or headbang is our version of truth or dare. Light show being truth, headbang being dare. But I'm gonna claim this question for us, and I'm gonna go with light show. So we're all gonna ask each other a question, and we have to truthfully answer. So
Oh, I got
I'll
a good
start.
one already.
I will start. So, Isaac, if you had to delete a genre forever, like you're not this genre can just go, like,
Ouch.
like doesn't really won't be a bother. Like, what genre would that be?
Sheesh. EDM?
Then we'll go with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that have to be EDM only?
Yeah.
No, we ain't giving.
I thought he was deleting the whole genre of EDM.
No.
Let's
Oh, I
get rid of
thought. Oh,
I was
you're
like,
going
whoa.
with EDM.
EDM?
You're deleting
No,
EDM.
no.
Oh
EDM
shit.
related. No,
EDM
that's EDM related.
No, we ain't giving you no easy outs here.
Let's get rid of. It hurts to say anything. All right, we'll get rid of techno.
Techno.
Ooh.
Damn.
Trust me, that's my favorite.
Hey, you hear that?
We're getting rid of it though.
Techno,
Okay, we're getting rid
damn.
of techno.
That's gonna hurt
That
a
would be
big
ripping
portion.
some people down.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's what
Y'all
I'm here
heard
for.
it here first.
They
Isaac
might
said
have
he
to
wants to
mute
get rid
that
of
part.
techno.
That's what I'm here for. No, I'm just kidding.
Have to mute that
I'm just
part.
kidding.
At the moment, for me, I think it'd be mid tempo. Like, it's cool, but
Mid tempo.
I kind of, didn't really bother me when I first didn't listen to it. I don't really listen to it a lot, but yeah, I think for me, like, if I had to delete something right now, like mid tempo, I think for me, mid tempo could go like bounce.
Gone.
Gone.
Gone for good.
What about you, Mugman?
Hardstyle. Gone forever. Delete it.
Shit.
I'm done with
Damn.
it. It's over.
It's over.
Damn.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
hear
So
that,
we-
Ramona
so-
Flowers?
So we will not catch you at a bass con stage.
No, never in your life. Dude, I used to have to like sit through hardstyle artists in Pittsburgh because their fucking shows would just be like all these random ass artists. Like they would literally have Bomber headlining and then it would be like 4 hardstyle artists before him.
Damn.
Makes no sense. The shows in Pittsburgh when I was there, like back whenever I was like growing up and I was like first able to go to shows, were a shit.
I feel you.
And so I don't fuck with hardstyle.
I think I'm gonna piggyback on your answer, but get a little more specific and go with like reverse bass hardstyle, because that shit don't make no sense to me. I like a certain style of like the last episode we had like this homegirl that was really into hardstyle, and she played this track that was like happy hardcore hardstyle, and that was pretty decent. So I was like, I can kind of fuck with that. But we heard like a reverse bass track, like a hardstyle reverse bass. I didn't understand it. I didn't know what to do to it. Like it just didn't make sense to me. I think I could get rid of that shit forever.
I will leave it with this though. Is like I can get down if it's like the like hard style into some hard trap.
Yeah.
I'll get down.
Like some
Yellow
I'll
Claw
get
shit.
the fuck down for that.
I feel you. Hell yeah.
But if I had to delete it, it's gone.
You wouldn't care. Yeah. All right, go ahead. What's up?
All right. I'm gonna not do this one because that's another like thrashing one. You can call one DJ for their USB. Who are you calling?
Yeah. So you could phone any DJ in the world to use their USB. Let's give you a scenario. You're about to play EDC, bro. It's your first ever EDC, and your USB just broke, and now you need a fucking USB, and you can only call one person in the world to get a USB from. Pressure.
I would probably do Shivers.
Shivers.
Cause I know that he has fucking just absolute rippers on his shit. Like he just has heat
Facts.
on his USB. And it would be a good plethora of like other artists. Cause I think he produces like a little bit, but he's not really like a big producer. Like he's
Oh, I
known
see
more
what
for
you
like
mean.
DJing and shit. And like I know he has a bunch of OG tunes, I'm sure. So that
Okay.
would be cool because you would get a plethora
I see.
versus like a producer
That
who's like
makes
you're really
sense.
gonna get a majority of like their tunes.
Ah.
Cause I'm fucked already if
That'd
my
be fire.
USB's down and out. Like, I'm already
Yeah.
fucked. So the worst thing that I
All the
could do is
unreleased on that.
the
That'd be
worst
crazy.
thing that I could do is pull up with somebody else's music.
True. You right. Who'd you pick?
Shaq's USB.
Shaq. Damn.
Just because he has bangers for
Fuck.
sure.
Just because
Yeah,
every
good
2
one.
weeks or every month he'll go on Twitter and be like, "Here's my email. Send me shit."
Yep.
And I'm just gonna
Yeah.
assume that he's getting
All the new heat.
all that shit.
All of it.
So, Shaquille O'Neal, I know you can't make the best free throws, but I'm pretty sure you got the best bangers at the market. So
He
Yep.
made that shot at that show though. I don't know if y'all seen that video. He was standing from the DJ booth and somebody had like a
Oh, yeah,
basketball
Oh, real
attached to
shit?
the, yeah, they had a
Yeah.
hoop attached to them and he fucking
Well, he was
bucketed,
DJing.
bro.
That's
Mm.
funny.
And then dropped some dubstep.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. He's doing his own like eventual series too, like the
Yeah, he's
Shaq's
making his own
Funhouse?
shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, he's taking. I think he sees the potential revenue he can make in EDM, and he's going all
Yeah.
in, all the fucking, and it's fucking crazy. Because
But then again, he doesn't like I think he even called it out saying he doesn't play like shows for money and all that.
Yeah,
But like still bringing
And-
up the
and-
artists and whatnot.
even the shows he is throwing, it's not just all EDM based. He has like
Yeah.
hip hop
Okay,
rappers
yeah,
and stuff like that. at
that
them
makes
shows.
sense.
Yeah. Okay, but
Me, I'm gonna go with Fun Case.
fun case.
Oh,
That USB is gonna be filled with
Yeah.
just DPM own and other crazy shit, old shit. He has
feel
good
it.
classics.
true.
Like, yeah, that's my answer.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I think I'd go with okay, just because I know he'd have a bunch of dope trap shit, and I like all his originals too, so I'd be down to play some. of
That's
his
fire.
shit. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. Cool. All right, we'll go and I think you have one more.
Yes, I do. All right. You're in charge of the lineup and you can only book 3 DJs. Who are you booking?
All right.
Go ahead,
Am I
Kiri.
going
You
first?
want me
Oh.
to start off? Oh. For sure. I'm gonna just keep it base, just to keep it minimal. Let's go with Fun Case, Neonics, and an Infect.
Ooh,
Fact.
Yeah.
that would be fire.
Get some good rhythm act in that.
All right, here we go. DJ Blend,
Oh, shit.
Fire.
That would be so sick.
Space Laces,
Space laces.
and then A Craze.
That'd be a wild lineup.
What a diverse shit
Yeah,
that would be.
That's a whole, yeah.
I'll have DJ Blend open up.
You wouldn't want him to headline?
Nah.
Oh, dude, I don't know.
I don't know.
Imagine if
Maybe
DJ
I'll think
Blend
about
headline.
that. I don't know.
Back with the electro houses.
Nah, I think he'd be. This is pretty hard. But that's my 3 though. Like I don't know. I
That's
think
tight.
the order thing I have to kind of think through it, but
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my
no.
3.
wing it as the
Yeah,
night plays out.
I didn't call mine in order.
All right, I would do. Fuck. I feel like I would do like a super underground shit. So I would say Spas.
Sheesh.
This dude, I think he goes by the name 7L. He's like a super underground like rhythm dude. And then trying to think who else I would want. I don't know if y'all ever heard. He's like deep dub. He goes by the name Smith. I don't know if y'all ever
Nah,
heard him.
I
no, I
know.
don't think I've heard.
All 3 of those dudes are probably so random. But for me, I don't even care if I'm the only one in the crowd.
Like, just
bro.
full send
This
it,
is
yeah.
my show, my lineup.
It's your
Like I'm
curation right
picking it.
there.
Like, yeah, that's who I would pick for sure.
I can focus with that.
Yeah,
That's all tight.
Oh yeah. So I think I'd go for like a super like throwback nostalgic set and something I would enjoy. So I'd go for Borgor. I'd have to go Getter, and then I'd go okay.
I'm there too.
Just,
That'd be
uh,
fat.
I'm
Yeah,
on the
I'd
rails
be-
with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because
I'm on
that's
the
like
rails with you
super
right there.
nostalgic. When I got into EDM, those are some of the heavy hitters when I was coming out. So
Oh
that'd
yeah.
definitely be it.
Yeah,
You
that's
go
a lineup.
Yeah, you go so many ways with that question.
Yeah.
To like
Big
do so,
facts.
yeah, like a nostalgia wave, that would be huge too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's fire.
All right, here we go. So kind of going back to the whole like deleting a genre, kind of similar. But what is your least favorite EDM genre? So I can start with this one. I think at the moment it's got to be. I'm not gonna say mid tempo, but I'm gonna say like just the current state of Mumaton. I just kind of feel like it's just been the same throughout this whole past decade. Where I've seen other genres kind of,
Like
the evolution,
evolve and shit.
evolve,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
evolves.
There has been no evolution in that shit. Not really.
I mean, besides of it just being more like mainstream, getting more like collaborating like tracks with like artists like J Balvin or Bad Bunny, like that style of music could be considered like Moombahton too. But yeah, I mean, that'd be like my least favorite genre at the moment. Like something I'm not really like constantly keeping up or being like, oh, I'm trying to go to like a Moombahton festival or like
Yeah.
like I could probably like pass through this life without attending like a Moombahton festival at this point right now. Like
True.
just I'm chilling, like.
Yeah.
But yeah, Moombahton.
Alright, so
I would say so. I'm not gonna go with just straight hard style this time, but we're not gonna stray far. I would say like the like super fast hard style, like the 200
Like
BPM
Lil Texas
plus
shit?
like Lil Texas shit. Yeah, he like I can't knock him at all because he's paved his own fucking path and like he's absolutely crushing it.
yeah.
But like, yeah, that shit to me, I'm like, bro, what the fuck are we dealing with here? Like, I can't even.
Bro, I
Like,
feel
what do
you.
you do to that? Like,
And he has a market for that.
yeah,
he's convinced.
huge. Like,
he's
yeah. Like, I can't knock him at all. Like, he's got it.
Yeah.
Like, those people love that shit. So I fuck with them for that. Like, I'm glad that they are about it, but I can't dance to that shit whatsoever. I can't catch any type of groove to that. Like,
Have you ever heard of Lil Texas?
Yeah.
Bass?
Yeah.
Have you recently as well? Yeah, if you guys have not heard of it, Lil Texas
Yeah.
track, the shit's pretty fast.
yeah, I mean, check them
Shit's-
out for sure. Like,
Like-
who knows? You might fuck with it, but yeah, it's
True.
crazy shit. Like, for sure.
You
So
think
that's what I would
hardstyle's
go with.
fast
I would
and,
say I would say that shit because this is way too fucking fast.
Right. Like by the time you process it, like the job's already ended.
Yeah.
You know, like no facts. All right, cool. So we're good with
Me?
the cards, or wait, is it? Do you have one?
No,
he
I
got
haven't
an
answered
answer.
it.
He's still
Oh,
got
for
an
sure,
answer.
for sure.
Okay, least favorite.
I'll probably say hard style.
For sure, I feel it.
Like I like it, but it's just my least favorite. Like,
No, for sure.
yeah.
For sure. And I think one of my favorite genres as well too, hardstyle. Like getting into this,
hmm
like listen to a lot of Showtech.
Yeah.
For sure, that was
I-
like my introduction to hardstyle at the time.
I was introduced
and
to
a little
Showtech.
kid that will like shuffle on YouTube.
Yeah. I was just
And that was
blessed
like my
out.
introduction to that style, that lane of dance music.
I
Big
feel
shout out to Showtech though.
I feel like, well, going in that realm, I think my least favorite would be like the state of Big Room right now because
It's just
that's just like non-existent out here anymore.
That's true.
It's funny because that was like
That hurts.
one of the big things that got me into like EDM was like Big Room
Big
type
Room, yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, dude, those songs are still like iconic. You know
Yeah,
what I mean,
I
like
was
that's
still
facts.
blast
those.
Fucking anthems. Like, but you could be caught dead playing that shit. Right
Yeah.
now.
not at a set, bro. If I hear someone playing some Martin Garrix shit, I'm just like,
hey,
Yeah.
but outside of the United States, I think that shit still
Yeah.
slaps. Though.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
I'm
sure.
pretty
It's
still
sure.
going
I mean,
down
because
to
these
the
people are still
singles.
getting booked. Like Mix Mag one or what's that DJ? The top 100. Fuck.
Oh, fucking like Hardwell's been number one, and that dude
Yeah.
is just about to come out of retirement
That's
finally
what
for the
I-
first time in like 8 fucking years or something.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I'm fucking like Mike or what is it? Mike.
Dimitri Vegas,
Dimitri
Like
Vegas,
my
Dimitri
yeah,
Vegas,
like they're
yeah.
probably still up there still and shit like
For
that.
sure.
That shit is so rigged with like money and like whatever the
I still
fuck.
keep those on my USB.
Hey,
What's this
Just in
too?
case.
Yeah, I mean, it's just too like
You keep
those-
some
like, a lot of
W&W
those
on deck.
artists,
Oh,
like,
for
that's
sure.
the only-
W&W.
Yeah, that's like the only EDM artist that like a lot of people will know. So they think
Yeah.
DJ Mag, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go vote for my only fucking EDM guy that I know.
Right.
And it's like you have these big dudes who are, just made absolute fucking hits. They're
Yeah.
gonna still top it all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, that's wild. Tiesto's still up there for sure.
True.
Hey, Tesla's a legend though.
Hey,
like,
yeah.
legends. All right, so
I got one more.
here we go.
We're still on the downfall here with the questions.
Shit.
Who is your least favorite producer or DJ?
Sheesh.
Go ahead, Husky. You can answer this one first.
Hold up. Hold up.
Shit, we haven't pulled that card in a minute, to be honest.
Damn, this is some wild ass shit.
We went down a dark path.
We did, real quick.
We're getting canceled.
Our least favorite. So like we still like this person. There's just
Yeah.
our least favorite. You feel me?
Damn, man, I gotta. This is hard.
Like, who probably would you be okay with missing your entire life?
Least favorite right now. Oh man, I don't know. This is a very conflicting question right now because like there's some people right now like in the underground and the mainstream. Like I could go on with this. I'm just trying to figure out like
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna answer this first, just so I could give you guys like a direction of like how to
Word,
phrase this.
alright,
Yeah, I have
okay.
a solid answer too, so I'll go after you.
Yeah, so like I think one artist I'm really like disappointed in production wise that it's still one of my favorite artists, probably my favorite artist of all time, but they're just not sitting well in this current structure of EDM is Borgor. Like his music that he's putting out right now is just not it for me. But he's literally my favorite producer. Just as of right now, he's probably my least favorite out of all my favorites.
I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because he had a big ass wave that he was just putting out
just
dope
hits,
ass
dude,
music.
yeah.
Yeah. But right now, it's just not it.
So I would say, and this is going to be a super random one because it's not necessarily like dubstep, but it's definitely like veered off the track. But to that same extent of like just an artist that I used to really fuck with. And obviously too, this is when trap was big, but like Bro Safari.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Okay.
I believe
Dog, I mean that dude, like, what the fuck, man? Where you at, bro? Like I'm trying to hear some bangers and he just like fell off completely and
trap
super
right?
random, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's a hard question to answer. So like for me, yeah, if I just like I guess I just have to think about somebody who I would say like would be my least favorite right now. Cause I still listen to his music
Yeah.
like frequently.
Yeah, I feel you.
But it's songs from fucking hella long ago now. Yeah.
And you're just wishing he would have progressed because at a certain point he was your favorite, and now it's like
Yeah, like at a
Damn,
certain
where are
point,
you
yeah,
now?
like I would go to his shows and shit. Yeah. And
Yeah.
now it's like
exactly how I'm starting to feel too. Yeah.
You got anything, Isaac?
I mean, yeah, but I'll go for the same reasons as you. And I'm gonna say Floss.
Floss.
Floss Radamas. But
oh yeah.
I don't know if that could count though, because like
I understand why you say you don't know if it could, because it's kind of like a breakup.
but like still
not.
Floss has a
Yeah.
Floss. Like even still
I can tell you this as a production standpoint, you're right. Like
Yeah.
it's not it. If I go to see a Floss set though, I'm low-key not mad at it. Like although it's just like one of them right now, the set's still
like
cool.
I'd be fine missing it like
Yeah,
forever now.
yeah.
Like I'll walk by like, okay, cool. Go home.
Yeah. I wish
R.I.P.
you're right. I wish they were doing more.
R.I.P.
about
I'm
it.
gonna go
Hoodie
get some
Nation,
sleep.
bro.
I'm gonna go get some. I'm
R.I.P.
getting my
Hoodie
car
Nation,
early. I'm
dude.
good.
Facts.
So yeah, that's gonna be my answer.
All right, I'm settled. And this producer I've actually got to see live, like back in the day, like 2015, 2016 here in what was it, like Rialto, San Bernardino area, like
Mhm.
just in this little area right here. For me, it's gonna be Bilo at the moment. And the reason why I'm gonna say Bilo, and big shout out to him, he's doing a tour and everything around the whole like trap movement, but I just feel like he could have evolved a bit more with his music. And I think like I just feel like he needs to like he kind of goes on a rant on social media saying like he's like the best trap producer in the dance music game. And when I think about like who's like killing it right now in the trap scene, for me, I don't think Bilo comes at like my head at the moment.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm not really liking the perception I'm getting from him, like the ignorance of like maybe you need to like dive in a little bit more into the underground and
Of what
like,
trap?
you know, because I just feel like he's a little bit too in his head, and he obviously like expresses this through his Twitter, like he's like the one of the best doing it in trap games. Like, dude, like there's a lot more people like for sure making moves, and like I get it, like you have the notoriety, you have the accolades of like being on this big tours these past 5 years, like you've had like hits, like you've had the releases on Dim Mag, Barone Fam, like you've done that shit. So I understand where that part of him comes from, but
Mhm.
I can see why a lot of people don't mess with him, because I just feel like he's kind of disconnected currently with like where he thinks is pretty hot in terms of like the trap scene to where I feel like the trap scene actually is at the moment.
He
Yeah.
did try to go into like a hip hop production, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he tried to go into like the hip hop route, and then
I think that's what like skewed his perception of little. Like I think when people like go into like a different genre other than EDM, they get kind of like not big headed, but like inflated as into just because like especially if you go into that hip hop route, that whole mentality over there is that
Yeah,
like I'm the
facts.
best type thing. So I think he
Facts.
just carried that over into like EDM, which EDM isn't that necessarily. EDM is more like, hey, we could all do this.
Yeah.
Hey, we're all like loving family,
Yeah.
peace, love, and shit. And he just probably just took that mentality. I think that's how I would kind of see that shit as.
like he makes
Possibly.
dope trap music, but I feel like the trap music he's making would definitely hella bang 5 years ago. But for when he's claiming that shit, like it's some of the best forward thinking trap music you could hear in dance music.
Mhm.
I stopped and think like your name doesn't pop up when if you're someone that's going through SoundCloud and actually digging through and like, I don't know, like maybe some other DJs can like, because you hear a lot of these, not just someone like Bilo, like that's just how I perceive it, Bilo. People can be like, nah, I don't see him like that, but you could just go on his Twitter and like you could just see like this whole thing about like people don't really like show him as much respect for what he's done in the trap game, and I can see some sort of frustration in that, but at the end of the day, like no one really owes you, in a sense, anything. Like you always gotta keep it in mind, like just keep on grinding and not having to feel like people owe you either respect, like or like feeling validation. I feel like as an artist, I would feel like he just would have passed that like mentality of like finding validation. 'Cause I feel like he's still trying to find some sort of validation to relevancy in the current state of like the dance music scene. So
I get that.
He makes some dope trap tunes, but I just don't, the way he's going about this shit, I just feel like it kind of rubs me off the wrong way. Yeah. Just because like I hear other trap that's going on nowadays, I'm just like, oh man, you need to open up your eyes a little bit more. Like there's a lot more other producers that are making way much more.
Right now he's making like hard trap, like
it's just trap, like his solid trap, like. And obviously, there's a market for it. He has a tour and everything. I mean, how they're doing, I'm not too sure. I haven't seen clips like recently, but
yeah.
But again, I can't knock off the dude. He has a tour. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, can't really knock off the dude. Yeah. But like, it's just the shit you see. Like their whole perception of what's going on. I'm just like, God damn it.
Like, I remember he was like a big one of your like favorite artist at a point.
Yeah, dude. Like I really was digging. Like I really digged him when he released that EP, for Bygore. Yeah. He had like a whole ass EP for Bygore. Like he had a really unique sound at that time. Like I really have to say this. 2016, 2015. Yeah. Like, but now we're in 2022. You got, and like producers really need to see this shit too from the perspective of listener consumption and competition. Like there's so many music, so many tracks being uploaded to the stream like every day. So like
60,000 and 60,000 on average to Spotify every day.
And everyone has 24 hours a day to pretty much be like, I'm gonna dedicate this particular 3-4 minutes to listen to this track, and they're gonna be very selective. That's usually like how we do. Like we have a playlist of shit that we just want to like fucking go through it. Yeah. And I don't know. I think that shit's just so crazy to me, bro. Like it's hella crazy to me. Like there's so much competition. It's different times. Cause there wasn't that many genres back in the day during trap. Like
it was just trap.
Trap, Big Room, Jungle Terror, Twerk. I mean, Twerk was doing his thing. Festival trap, like hard trap, like all that shit.
Trap was fucking popping for a minute, bro. Like
Original Dawn.
Trap
that shit was lit.
Yeah.
Sound Clash.
Yeah. Hey.
That shit was tight.
Trap was.
I was on that hard.
Trap was a thing, bro. And then I think everyone hopped off, went into like dubstep, and then rhythm, bro. That was like the whole progression of trap. Like I don't know, it like delved into hybrid trap.
Yeah, I think too, like just trap, like as a whole, can only do so much.
Because it was never.
Because it's really kind of just like an instrumental almost.
Also, I think the way maybe the way I would see his rants is give him more. Maybe he's saying in a realm of what trap is in general, because I don't think you don't have these big trap festivals. Like it's just not there. You feel me? So it's like those rants. He's maybe seeing it like, oh, like I've done so much for this genre, and maybe he could say that, but in a whole sense of things, it's like but it's still like trap.
It's a dead genre.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to say dead because
I know what you mean.
There's a particular style.
I feel you.
There's a particular style of trap that's not as popping as other styles of trap.
Yeah, I mean, dubstep is fucking dead, man. All EDM genres are dead if you look at like from the perspective of like all music genres.
Yeah.
So there's always gonna be niches about it. So yeah, like trap isn't dead, but it's definitely not.
It's not
like
that
what it
right
was.
now. Yeah, especially right now, no one's. There's like that underground scene for it, definitely.
I mean, it might like I feel like all the genres all kind of like rise and fall randomly. Yeah. Like in certain moments, genres are bigger than others just because of like a certain artist or a certain thing or a song on fucking TikTok or something like makes people listen to that genre more.
And I just think his rants sound a little like out of touch right now, just because no one's in that state of like, oh, you're right, but we're not looking out for trap right now. We're
Mhm.
looking out for other shit. What's popping right now in EDM isn't trap. Unfortunately, it's that new rhythm, it's new color bass, it's new
Mhm.
bass music. You know,
Mhm.
just not trap. So I think that's why his rants just seem like kind of out of touch.
And
a
if
little.
any
Yeah.
like hardcore Bilo fans or even Bilo himself comes across this episode, I'm like, it's just like that's just how I feel. And like, you make dope trap music, but I feel like throughout the years, your sound's gonna be a bit more evolve more, and
Yeah, I feel like it.
you'll feel you'll. I feel like pretty soon you'll feel that you've gotten the respect that you're been or validate. I don't know. I
The
don't know
shit
what's
might
going on,
come
but-
back around, genres sometimes come around,
Yeah,
just like
oh, dude.
reinvented a little bit. So maybe he'll
For
start
sure.
producing that niche because it's just a little bit off genre to what he's doing already,
And not necessarily a music thing for me with Bilo. It's more so just like the way I've been seeing him, like his mindset of everything.
I feel that.
He's a dope
True.
producer, but like I just hate, sometimes it's like,
Yeah.
oh. Well, I mean, we all go through it. You feel me? So, I mean, this was doing shit. You know what I'm saying? This was signed to an agency, got a management, released on Bygor. This was done shit. So, I want to keep seeing more of this person. So,
For sure.
consistency. So, yeah. But,
Oh yeah.
yeah, there's so many other people. But, yeah, for me, it's just.
All right, so was that everyone's questions?
Yeah, that was
That's
it.
it.
Wait, did you answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? I was the first one that answered, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you were.
That's
Actually,
about.
Oh yeah, you
Borgo,
did. You're right.
Borgo.
You're right. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
He's
crazy
still
that
my
you
guy,
mentioned
though.
Floss, too, because.
Yeah.
It's kind of like they sit in the same realm of kind of like Bilo, where it's like they come from the same era of
Yeah.
like making that style trap, and now that they try to reinvent themselves doing collabs with like other trending artists, or
Mhm.
they like.
Yeah. Like I
They
still
tr-
fuck with it, but
I mean, they're gonna die. It seems like they're gonna
Yeah.
die trap. You feel me? But
Yeah. Of course.
that's good for them. Like they're
Yeah.
set on that style of music, so
Yeah.
I applaud them for that. Just not chasing trend.
Yeah.
I think that's something I can respect nowadays.
It could be seen as chasing trend or innovating, People
Yeah.
look at it
Mhm.
differently,
Mhm.
type shit. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, so that was it for EDM Confessions then?
Yeah.
Yeah, damn. We got deep into those questions. Real
That's
deep.
crazy.
Yep.
So, in all, you hate Bilo. I feel it.
Oh, that's what I said.
Get 'em.
Okay.
That's
Clip
what we got
this.
out of
Word,
this.
okay.
That's what
Someone
we got
clip
out of
this.
Word. But yeah, we're here at the ending segment of the Spotlight podcast. Milkman and Izik. Was there anything you guys want to add here to the podcast? Mention that you guys didn't mention earlier? Maybe a release outside of Underground Entertainment or anything that we can expect?
shows.
As of now, nothing. No releases outside of Underground. I'm still just building shit. And April 1st, Chrome Plate 2.
Hey.
And also Texas, if we have any Texas fan watching this. Cody, Koopas, Milkman, me. And that's about it.
April 22nd, dude, in Houston.
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, more coming in May, but I cannot announce that yet. So
You guys gonna be out in Houston?
Yeah. We just got booked to go play. Me, Isaac, and Koopas. We're gonna play out there in April 22nd.
Do you guys know the venue name?
no, it's. I think they called it the Wampy Warehouse.
The Wampy
Yeah.
Warehouse.
That's
Okay,
that's
for
what I
sure.
seen on the flyer.
For sure.
But I've never been
Sounds
there,
lit.
so
Yeah, it's
first
gonna
time
be
in
fun.
Texas is gonna be cool.
Hey, yeah, let us know how that. Honestly, I want to see how that whole Texas circuit is because I know they have a scene out there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I've
I've been.
never
I haven't seen.
experienced
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I look through Twitter and all that stuff. Like
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah,
like
they said
everyone
it's
out
fun,
there's
though.
about it. It's cool.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I heard it's fun. Like,
Mhm.
it's,
I've been to Houston, but never like shows.
Okay.
But I've been to Houston once, just for like a weekend, like a quick trip, just to
Uh-huh.
go see my girl's friends. So we were just off doing that shit.
Yeah, I heard Texas in general is fun. So like,
Yeah.
I'm excited to go back.
Trying to
for
get some
sure.
Whataburger.
hey,
Yes, sir.
That's first stop.
for
Wait,
sure.
so that you're going Whataburger over In and Out?
Oh no, no,
That's to be
no,
determined.
no.
No, that's to be
That-
determined.
Oh, so you
bro.
haven't tasted Whataburger?
I have,
Oh, okay.
I have, but no, In and Out, all the way.
Facts.
And you, Milkman?
On the In and Out versus Whataburger. Oh, In and Out.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
In and Out for sure. Whataburger is fire.
Sorry,
but-
Whataburger people.
Yeah.
They're both good, bro.
They are
Fuck
good.
outta
The
here.
chicken sandwiches at Whataburger though, that In and Out don't have,
Oh,
Hands
And
down,
the spicy
fire.
ketchup.
Dude, the
Whataburger
spicy ketchup is fire. Yeah, the spicy ketchup's
Untouched.
fire.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You guys are making solid points here, right? Wait, I mean, like you, animal style fries, fam.
Oh,
like,
dude.
what? Neapolitan ice cream,
Dude,
fam.
I
Like what?
I was looking at the secret menu and be like, bro, they have tons of shit I never even knew. Like,
They have
now I
root beer
wanna go.
floats,
Yeah.
fam. Like
That's
what?
crazy.
Yeah. Come on.
Damn.
So yeah, shout out In and Out. Not
Yeah.
sponsored.
I actually have one more question in closing, just because you guys are both producers. I've been wanting to ask every producer that comes in here this question. We'll start with you first, Isaac. What's your favorite VST? Like your go-to, it's always going to be open in one of your sessions.
Whoa, I have to think about this one. I'm gonna go with let's do Soothe.
Soothe?
Yeah, I use that for a lot of sound design and also like it helps with equalizing, like
Okay.
just stock
Soothe,
like
yeah,
that.
That's a goat plugin.
But like in my sound design wise, I use the sound design presets and it's like a goat.
Okay. Soothe.
So that's gonna be my favorite.
That's a first here. That's a first.
Yeah,
Alright,
Soothe
for
too
sure.
actually.
Yeah, Soothe 2 is fucking goated, dude, for sure.
Hell yeah. All right, Milkman, what would yours be?
All right, I would for sure agree with that. I'm gonna stay off like the beaten path because obviously I could say like Serum or fucking Massive or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. All right, we'll go like a metering plugin, like something
Okay.
for like to help, and I would say Span
Span.
from Voxango. I don't know
Okay.
if y'all ever use that.
I've never
It's a
used it,
really
no.
good metering plugin. It's just like a spectral analyzer,
Okay.
but that's like every fucking project that I have.
So just because you want a visual reference for everything, is that what it is? Or
Not necessarily like to have a visual reference, but it's just like a really good fucking meter to help for like referencing your levels and stuff. So I mean, like for sure for that purpose, but
yeah.
like I have a batch of them that I'll use. Like tonal balance control from Isotope is another one. That's
Okay, I see. I see.
just every project I have,
Yeah.
those are on there.
Okay. Hell yeah. Dope. Cool. Yeah. So if the what's it called manufacturers of these plugins are listening, sponsor my guys.
Shout me
you feel
out.
me? Hell
Yes.
yeah. We need some
Yeah,
sponsors
yeah.
out here.
Send that
fam.
check. You feel
Let me
me?
know.
Hell yeah. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for coming out here.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
dude. Thank you for
Yeah,
having
thank you
us.
for coming through. Anything else you guys want to plug in?
Nah, dude, just follow us. Fuck it. At Milkman Dubs.
Hell yeah.
Isaac Dub, IZIKDUB.
You already know. Yeah, but
Yeah.
and then check out the Underground homies too. Underground Entertainment, like fucking everywhere. Like
We have
Yeah.
a website. Check it out.
Hey.
undergroundentertainment.org.
Link in bio.
Yep.
Oh, you at .org?
Oh yeah, bro.
Yes, sir.
I got milkmandubs.com though, so if you're trying to pull up on there.
Hey, true.
I feel you.
But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
man, it's easy to find us, man. Just come say what up, shoot us messages and shit. Like, yeah, we're all just homies.
For
Kick
sure,
it.
bro.
Thank you
See
guys
us
for
at a
fucking
show,
having us
say
out
what's
here
up.
too, for real.
Nah,
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is always
appreciate you
fun,
for
always
coming
fun,
back.
always fun.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah.
coming through, bro. This is Spotlight Podcast here with Milkman, Isaac, Zion Don, myself. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up on a video, hit the bell button, stay notified for more content. We're also on SoundCloud as well. So if you guys want to hit the link in the description, you can hear the audio format of that. I'll make sure to leave Milkman and Isaac's social media in the description. You guys can go follow them. Make sure to follow our Lucid Temple's social media pages on Twitter and Instagram. Posting content out there. Stay updated. And we'll see you guys on the next episode as well. You guys have a good night.
Peace.